Slumberland is a new fantasy adventure film starring Jason Momoa, so let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. A young girl discovers a secret map to the dream world of Slumberland, and with the help of an eccentric outlaw, she travels dreams and flees nightmares with the hope that she'll be able to see her late father again. Question of the video: what is your favorite adventure film of 2022? Let me know in the comment section down below. Jason Momoa stars as Flip, this outlaw with horns and claws, and this is probably the coolest performance I have seen from Jason Momoa. I loved him as Aquaman. I'm curious about him in the next Fast and Furious film, but he has so much fun within this film. He is changing his voice quite often. He's doing these odd little sounds. Everything about his performance is electric and just a blast. He makes this film really enjoyable. If he wasn't in here, I don't think it would be as crazy or as entertaining. It is a really emotional story about a young girl who is missing her father, and about dreams and keeping your dreams alive. That storyline there is perfect, and we'll talk more about that. But Jason Momoa brings those entertaining moments within here. And starring alongside him is Marlo Barkley, who plays Nemo, this young girl who goes to live with her uncle, played by Chris O'Dowd, and he is a doorknob salesman and is not very fun. So she starts to fall asleep and then goes into Slumberland and meets Flip there, and they go on these adventures looking for pearls. By looking for these pearls, they can get their wildest dreams, and for this young girl, it's to see her father again. When we dive deep into Nemo's story, this young girl who is misunderstood and she wants to see her father again, and when we dive deeper into the story of the uncle, that's when the more emotional scenes come out, and it feels very personal. I like the development of her story, going from just really entertaining and exploring Slumberland to really what is the point of all these dreams, and her relationship with her uncle and Flip as well. There's a certain point in the movie where it halts the adventure feel and becomes more emotional, and it works. That transition is very strong. You feel more connected to these characters than ever before, even Flip. And I love the progression of the relationship. He doesn't want her to tag along, but she really wants these pearls to see her father, and the two of them team up, and we have a very surprising relationship that is really heartwarming, but also they have each other's back. They're trusting each other, and I like that exploration. There's a lot of CGI in here, a lot of green screen. At times it is a bit questionable, but one thing that really surprised me is the lack of dreams in Slumberland. We have a lot of these big locations, a lot of big green screen moments, but there's not much going on. There's a lot of scenes where it feels very hollow, especially in a scene of a city and there's nobody involved except for them two, this person that's chasing them, and then there's this truck driving. But there's so much that could be put into it and make it absolutely wild and really entertaining, but it just is very hollow. So a lot of those scenes feel like they should be fun and fast-paced, but with not a lot going on and a very low score, you're just kind of watching these scenes, these action scenes go about, and you're not really invested in them. And that's not the only scene that is like that. There's another scene with ballroom dancing and jail cells. Those are just a few scenes that come to mind that feel very limited with what it is trying to offer. It feels like it could be much bigger, because there are certain times where they explore Slumberland and bring forth other dreams, like someone riding a big goose in the sky. Scenes like that could be implemented a little more, and it would have been a little more entertaining and a little more wild and really targeting dreams, because the dreams are there. They could be fun, but they feel very off and on at times. And so that's a big nitpick for me, is that it feels like it could do a little more with Slumberland, having Flip in here and certain dreams here and there being showcased. There's a lot of times where the scenes are quiet and they're not really exploring much, but that relationship is strong throughout. It's developed nicely between Flip and Nemo, and that relationship with her uncle as well. diving deep into these characters and those personal moments. Francis Lawrence directs this. I think he did a great job exploring the characters and the deeper themes of loss and love and your dreams and holding on to those dreams as well. That was a solid point, and that was a strong point of the film. It is a little bit long, but for the most part, there is some fun characters, a deep story throughout, and just a lot of green screen. That is questionable at times, but most of the part, it looks pretty good. So before I give you my score for Slumberland on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. If you'd like to see where Slumberland ranks amongst all the other 2022 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Slumberland a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Slumberland on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.